We staan hier voor de Central European University in Budapest, een van de beste universiteiten van Hongarije, maar ook ver daarbuiten. Het is een privé-universiteit die gefinancierd wordt met Amerikaans geld en dat is een doorn in het oog van de antiliberale president Orbán.
Orbán heeft een wet ingevoerd die de universiteit dwingt om te sluiten. En dit staat symbool voor de totale afbrokkeling van democratie in Hongarije en dat roept op tot protest.
Maar Orbán lijkt daar voorlopig allesbehalve naar te luisteren. We gaan daarom langs bij studenten van de Central European University om te horen waarom het zo belangrijk is dat deze universiteit in Hongarije blijft en wat zij van de EU verwachten.
Being a citizen is just as much a responsibility as it is a privilege. As a CEU student and also Hungarian citizen and a member of the EU, I have to stand up for our civil rights, for academic freedom in general, and the threat of CEU closing down is a threat on all of us. I mean, it's a threat on democracy itself. And I felt that I have to do something about this personally. So I established the I Stand With CEU Facebook page, and I also helped in organizing the protest for CEU and for academic freedom in general. And I'm also being a member of the Hungarian Independent Student Parliament. These activities helped me to establish a more democratic society in Hungary. However, if it wasn't for the European Union, I might be already in jail, since the situation would have deteriorated perhaps a lot more faster. Orbán is only a symptom of the democracy deficit that Hungary is suffering from. Until there is no democracy in the education system, there will be no democracy in society and in the country. Until people don't learn about their fundamental rights and they cannot practice them, there will be no democracy in the country. People will always elect themselves tyrants who might not be called Orbán but something else. I do feel that the European Union should stand up firmly for academic freedom, as they already planned, and that they should also support causes which promote organizations, probably NGOs, which support democratization of education.
Yeah, so when I first arrived in Budapest, like I came literally from the airport to the Keleti train station, and I was actually in a shock because it took me 2 minutes just to realize where I landed. I just looked around and I saw like kids crying, people looking really sad and miserable. It was like I felt like a huge sense of disaster in the place, and this is not what I actually expected to see first when I come to Europe for the very first time of my life. Then the way the Hungarian government was dealing with the situation to just manipulate and show that they are in control, then the propaganda that was going on all the time and the change of the legislations, I just felt like the same techniques have been used. Like I could smell authoritarianism, and so that was a little bit disturbing.
De Morgen. Meer inzicht, meer zalm.